Hello everyone, welcome to Redmen TV. Man United 0, Liverpool 0 at Old Trafford, and yeah, that was poo, wasn't it? Absolutely poo. We went into this game, talked it up to what the importance of Liverpool really getting the season underway now, clicking into top gear, really starting to send a message maybe to the rest of the league and the world. And yeah, I mean, ultimately the message is Liverpool are top of the league, but we've not said it in a way that anyone is convinced that Liverpool are necessarily going to stride forward and deliver the 19th league title off the back of that. Ultimately, it's a missed opportunity. I think it would have felt a missed opportunity regardless of the circumstances, because we should be better than Man United. That's my general feeling. Look, that's the balance of how the league's gone this season, and all those things. But given how the game unfolded in particular, given the injuries that they suffered, they had to make all three subs. Rashford clearly not so injured that he had to go off the pitch, but also not so fit that he was really his normal lethal self. So they had, 10 and a half men on the pitch, and Liverpool were tasked with basically 70 minutes to go and win a game of football. And it wasn't really like United parked the bus or whatever in traditional sense. I think they deserve credit in terms of their defence and the organisation and what have you, because very, very solid. But this feels like an opportunity that Liverpool have thrown away themselves, because terrible decision-making, terrible passing, lack of movement up front, lack of creativity. Just again, the decision-making in terms of there was just two ways we approached it at times. We either overplayed it senselessly and lacked the bravery to make that one incisive pass, or someone tried to rush it and went too direct. Liverpool are at their best when they find the happy middle ground. Football is at its best in our world when it is in that middle ground, and we didn't find that at all today. Not at all. The losing Bobby Firmino thing, that is ultimately the key for it. The substitution, bringing on Daniel Sturridge was, and it's easy to say this in hindsight, of course, but that's what we do when we talk about football. Sturridge was absolutely the wrong move there. Personally, probably maybe look to get Shaqiri on then, or Keita on then. Maybe move Mo Salah into number 9 at that point. Something along those lines. You know, if you put Keita on the left. I know he's not been great from the left, but he's just got a bit more pace, a bit more energy about him. And my problem is the way I watch football live, I couldn't tell you what any of their players did, so I don't know whether it's a great tactical move to stop us doing what we're doing. The opposition are just blares in the way of our players, so I watch it in the moment, so I couldn't tell you whether they've done a good job or not. But I saw time and time again, just our final touch deserting us, that, you know, not getting the bounce of the ball, which you need, but you make that for yourselves and your pressing and your energy and you decide to get forward. The balance in the midfield was all wrong today, and maybe, I don't know, I'm clutching at straws, and I can't even be arsed clutching at straws. I'll probably do that on the final words when I look at maybe reasons why that was, and you can look at the disjointed nature of the game and then making changes and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. I mean, the one thing that's worth contending is Man United, for all they had to absolutely throw the game out of the window with all their injuries. They ended the game with Romelu Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez and Marcus Rashford up front. Whoa, what a fucking shit world that is, eh? When you can basically put what? If you sold all of those lads, you'd generate what? 100 million, 150 million? Most that's Rashford these days, of course, but still a team that can cause you problems. The thing that Liverpool did was not cause Man United enough problems. Mo Salah had an off day. Again, no, Firmino getting injured is a big blow. Mane had a bit of a Mane game. He has those little explosions where you think, yeah, he can do something. Then just the little flick and the little touch just not coming off. And once again, it's going to raise the question marks of, are Liverpool disjointed, having come off the back of another break? And the answer, I'd say probably, yeah, probably not looking as sharp as they need to be. I feel like we've taken a bit of a gamble in how this season's panned out. And some of this is just panned out because we got knocked out of the FA Cup. And I can't disagree with the notion of the team that we put out against the FA Cup, for whatever reason. It's fine, it's done. I feel like this league's going to go down to the last couple of games. It just is. I can't see how Liverpool go from finishing 4th to finishing more than 3 points ahead of a Manchester City side of that quality. I can't see how that could possibly happen. I think we'll lose sight of that a little bit at times because of the opportunities that have been presented to us since January to get the league put far more to bed than what it is. And I said in the summer, I felt that Liverpool were going to win the league. I also said I didn't think that the games in the top 4 were going to be essential to us doing that. I felt it was our performances against the other 16 teams in the league, or, you know, whatever, 15 teams in the league, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be the difference makers here. I'm going to have to be right. Look, ultimately, we lose sight of the context of things. I think taking 4 points from Manchester United in a season in any other normal set of circumstances is absolutely fine. You can't call Liverpool anything less. You can't. There's no sense losing that and being insulting towards Liverpool for doing that, because that's a perfectly reasonable amount of points to get. But it's hard in the cold light today, instantly coming off the back of a game and looking at it and saying, for a team that had injuries, that got disjointed, Liverpool needed to be better. And I 100% agree with that. The most disappointed of the two sides there will be us, and we should be, because we should have gone on and won that game. And I desperately hope that's not 2 points dropped that we come to regret at the back end of the season. I think inevitably we'll probably look at Leicester maybe as one that was a bit more disappointing in the grand scheme of things. You don't hinge a title win on going to Old Trafford and getting 3 points. It's just annoying though that we had them, they were there for the taking today and we never did. Liverpool need to dust themselves down, pick themselves up and get back on it pretty sharpish, because it's all, look, I've said this a few weeks ago, the league wasn't lost today and it was never going to be won today, and Liverpool are top of the league on merit. We are a point ahead of Manchester City. It's not, I don't think it's constructive to look at what it could have been, because it's gone. Be disappointed. I'm disappointed. We should be more points ahead than we are. Liverpool have just got to go and start winning some football matches and scoring some goals again, and if we get back on it, we'll probably be fine. It does feel, though, like the tide has turned a little bit against us, and we've allowed that to happen. But, yeah, it's up to this side. If this side wants to win the league, they need to get back on it and need to get back on it soon. Will they? At the minute, it's hard to say with any certainty that they will do. Do I feel that they will? Probably, yeah. Is the feeling mounting against that? Yeah, absolutely. Because when we don't win games convincingly, inevitably that negativity is going to build up. But, look, if the league were to end today, Liverpool would be top. That's not going to be the case. If Liverpool don't get back to winning games, then that lead will vanish completely, and Liverpool will be second and we'll be chasing again, and that will be a very difficult place. And mentally, how do you come back from that? I'm really not sure. But at the minute, if Liverpool are going to win the league, there's just no way, in any rational way, Liverpool are going to go and blitz this. They're going to do it the hardest way. My Liverpool does it the hardest way possible. Hate it. Hate that they do that. So yeah, we're going to be in for a pretty difficult, pretty stressful ride, I imagine, based on that. But yeah, anyway, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? We're going to give up on it? We're going to watch someone else? No, we're not. Go on, Si.
Just say thanks to Scott Hawkes, who just donated $20.
Well, thanks very much, Scott, for the positivity.
You probably can't hear me. I'll try and say it loud. I think this could actually be a turning point. I think Klopp will eviscerate them after that. Taking Salah off was his statement. Mane might have been even worse. Nothing lost yet. Try to sort it out, or time to sort it out. Amazing.
Thanks very much. Absolutely fantastic comment. Listen, I've got a few more videos to come. Chris is doing a video from the True Geordie's house. I'll be up if it's not up already. I'll be doing player ratings, and I'll be doing Twitter reactions, the instant match reactions being recorded, and there'll be a final word up tonight on the redmentv.com as well. So if you need a little bit more help, a little bit more analysis, get involved with all of that stuff. Other than that, try your best to enjoy Sunday. Another game coming up pretty sharpish. We'll forget about it all soon. Fingers crossed. See you soon.